Long ago, in the ancient kingdom of Kapilavastu, near the Himalayas, there was a prince named Siddhartha Gautama. Born to King Suddhodana and Queen Maya, Siddhartha lived in unparalleled luxury. A prophecy foretold that he would either become a great king or a spiritual leader who would save humanity. Hoping his son would follow a worldly path, the king shielded Siddhartha from all suffering, ensuring he never witnessed sickness, death, or old age. Despite his sheltered life, Siddhartha felt a growing emptiness within. One day, he persuaded his charioteer, Channa, to take him beyond the palace walls. As they journeyed, Siddhartha saw four sights that forever changed his life. 1. An old man, frail and bent with age, struggling to walk. 2. A sick man, writhing in pain. 3. A corpse being carried to its cremation. 4. A wandering monk, serene and detached from worldly cares. Overwhelmed, Siddhartha realized that life was filled with suffering. Yet the calmness of the monk gave him hope that liberation from suffering was possible. That night, Siddhartha left his palace, wife, and newborn son to search for the truth. He cut his hair, donned simple robes, and began a life of wandering. For 6 years, Siddhartha sought wisdom from great teachers and practiced severe asceticism, hoping to attain enlightenment. He starved himself, meditated in harsh conditions, and pushed his body to its limits. But no matter how hard he tried, he found no answers. One day, weakened and near death, Siddhartha accepted a bowl of rice porridge from a village girl, Sujata. His strength restored, he realized that self-denial was not the way to enlightenment. Instead, he resolved to follow the middle way, a path of moderation between indulgence and asceticism. Siddhartha sat beneath a large Bodhi tree in the town of Bodh Gaya, vowing not to rise until he discovered the ultimate truth. He meditated for days, resisting temptations sent by Mara, the demon of illusion. Mara tried to break his concentration with storms, fearsome armies, and seductive visions, but Siddhartha remained unmoved. Finally, on the full moon night, Siddhartha's mind pierced through the veil of ignorance. He achieved enlightenment and became the Buddha, or the Awakened One. The Buddha realized the four noble truths. 1. Life is suffering, dukkha. 2. Suffering is caused by desire and attachment. 3. There's a way to end suffering. 4. The path to liberation is the Eightfold Path. The Buddha spent the rest of his life sharing his teachings, Dharma, with all who sought them, regardless of caste, gender, or status. He formed a community of monks and nuns, known as the Sangha, who lived by his teachings and spread his message of compassion and mindfulness. One day, in his 80s, the Buddha lay down under a tree in Kushinagar. Surrounded by his disciples, he gave his final teaching: all things are impermanent. Strive diligently for your liberation. With that, he passed into parinirvana, leaving behind a legacy that would transform the world. When Buddhism spread to China during the Han Dynasty, it blended with local traditions like Confucianism and Taoism, creating a uniquely Chinese form of Buddhism.